On day 40 of Oscar Pistorius' trial in the North Gauteng High Court, the state concluded its closing argument to Judge Thokozile Masipa. Now, the heads of arguments for the state and defense were submitted before day 40, and these heads of arguments refer to the documents that were submitted to Judge Masipa and her assessors, and they basically summarize the state and the defense's case. Now, State Prosecutor Harry Nell used a rather effective tactic. He outlined the 13 inconsistencies in Oscar Pistorius' testimony that prove, in the opinion of the state, Pistorius' guilt. Nell's 13 points ranged from Pistorius blatantly denying his knowledge of the phrase zombie stopper, and you'll know Nell later on went to show a video of Pistorius on a shooting range using that very phrase, and it ranged to inconsistencies in Pistorius' testimony. Nell accused Pistorius of being vague and argumentative and pointed out the inconsistencies around Pistorius' testimony of what happened on the morning of February 14th, especially when Pistorius described moving from the room to the balcony and getting the fans. Nell labored the point that most people seem to have asked, and that's if Pistorius believed there was an intruder in his home, why didn't he ask Reva if she heard something, and why not look for Reva first? Nell took the courtroom to the bathroom door too, pointing out Reva's hip placement. Now, Reva's right hip was square on with the middle of the door, and she clearly wasn't hiding away from an intruder, Nell said. But Nell rather says that she was trying to put distance between herself and Pistorius. He went on to point out the apparent credibility of the state's witnesses, particularly Pistorius' neighbors. He insists that they corroborated each other's stories without having met each other, and that their testimony really does point out a fight between Oscar and Reva. And that's it. The state's case has been closed, and they've wrapped up their arguments. It's all up to Barry Rue for the defense to close their argument in the North Gauteng High Court. Day 41 will resume at 9 a.m. tomorrow.